Hi and welcome back to more God of War. We finished off last time in a big elevator with many different types of enemies coming in and challenging us and testing us, which was so difficult but rewarding, and I have no idea what's in store for us today, so let's crack on and see what happens. So I think we just leave through the same door. Okay, we're in Midgard.
There's the bridge. We did it. The tower's back where it belongs.
Right.
Now Tyr's travel room can take us to Jotunheim.
How did Tyr do this?
Odin suspected the giants secretly possessed some remnant of primordial Jotnar creative essence. The stuff all realms were made of. The Unity Stone must have been fashioned from that essence. To trust an outsider with it, even Tyr, tells you just how desperate they were.
Wow.
And look, now we can finally light all the braziers and see what happens.
Oh, okay. Yes, let's light them. Look at the world serpent. He is so beautiful. I was scared of him at the start, but I'm not scared of him now.
Another name.
What is that one? Goindel.
Another Valkyrie. That's no coincidence.
Oh.
But who'd have etched them on Tyr's braziers?
See, I've heard of these Valkyries. And I think they are very difficult. I don't really know what they are, but in my mind, probably incorrectly, I thought that they were dragons, but I don't think that they are dragons. I think that is just an incorrect assumption from me. So we are going to the travel room to go to Jotunheim, I believe. Finally, after all this time, can we actually make it there, truly? Hey guys.
You fellas sure love to make a racket, don't you?
So do you.
Something else we can do for you?
Nah, just glad you guys worked it out.
Yeah.
Well, I could say the same to you.
Oh.
I guess I was getting a bit full of myself.
Told him what he needed to hear, how's it sounds to me.
Just the same.
Oh,
I'm sorry for how I spoke to you, Sindri.
Yes.
You forgive me?
Already have. Like you said, it all worked out. Now, let us get back to work before I get sentimental.
Oh. Oh. I love that. I was so hoping that we would get to hear an apology, and of course Sindri forgives us. He's such a nice fellow. Oh, I'm so happy to see those two just back together, crafting and creating the way it should be, you know? I'm so
I don't know what we'll
so
find when
happy.
we get to Jotunheim, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we
Right.
mustn't let our efforts be to his benefit.
Very well.
How do we cover our tracks though? How are we going to do that? I don't know. I am nervous, of course. Okay, so which direction takes us to Jotunheim? Which one is that? Niflheim, HELHEIM, no thanks. Svartalfheim. There it is. Alright. Jotunheim.
Here we go.
Yes, here we go. Here we go, boy. We've done so much
Hold on,
to get
wait a
here.
minute. This isn't going to work.
Why not?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes to refract the energy. It was his final failsafe.
Oh.
You've got eyes like him, Mimir.
I've got an eye. One!
Oh.
Odin plucked out my other eye precisely to keep me from travelling.
Oh.
Sorry, lads. Thought that would work.
What did Odin do with your other eye?
He'd have kept it. Any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot. For years, I'd see Sindri, sometimes Brock,
Yeah.
lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visits. Maybe they know something.
Okay.
Brock and Sindri.
Well, we can go back to them. So Mimir can he can open... He can get us there, but we need both of his eyes. I have noticed that he only has that one particular eye. So, can you guys help?
Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find Mimir's other eye?
Oh. That's... I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build a... He showed it to me, you see, and I... Declined. Sorry, will you excuse me? Oh.
Well, that was useless.
You know, it was about that same time that Odin came around looking for me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment. Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of pock-speckled cockers, I too saw fit to decline. But I know we got it built just the same.
Poor Sindri.
What was the statue?
Oh man.
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that the serpent ate.
Sorry about that.
Hang on.
Much better.
I'm glad,
How are we
Sindri.
supposed to look inside the snake?
What?
Inside? Oh,
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
We better go see what the world serpent has to say about that.
I want to have a look at Sindri. I can't get in there,
Well,
but...
lads, I don't know what lies ahead, but now would be a good time to make sure your gear is ready for the worst. Anything you need to do, I'd do it now. Just some sage advice.
What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there?
Right.
Get going!
I think in that case, we need to upgrade a few things. We'll have an upgrade of the bow. That is pretty good.
That ought to
think
keep
we'll
them
just
from hacking bits off you.
Upgrade some of our regular armor, because I really like what we're wearing. I'm happy with what we have on, honestly. I think I'm happy. I'm happy. Everything is quite good. So we need to go and get Mimir's other
Let's
eye
walk to the horn.
from the serpent, because I think it was attached to that statue of Thor that the world serpent chewed off and ate a little while ago. So it's probably...
Ready.
His Mimir's eye is probably in the serpent's belly. Hi, buddy. Nice to see you. Aww.
Is the statue lost to us?
He thinks it might still be in his stomach.
Yep.
And he's open to letting you roll into his mouth to look inside.
Ew. Really?
By the by, he's not wild about it either.
Okay. We... Okay. We need to row our boat into the world serpent's mouth. I don't think Sindri would be
So,
coming
Are
along
we really doing
for
this?
this one.
Letting the serpent swallow us?
It's safe.
You do not have to
I
come.
trust him.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this.
I trust the serpent. I know that he doesn't mean us any harm. I know. I trust him. How do we get down? We need to find a little boat, don't we? If we can ever find our way down. Sometimes it's so hard to navigate. Oh, wow. Wow.
You sure this is a good idea?
Yeah.
No.
I trust him. There's no problem.
Well,
It-
brothers, I've been to many strange places, but this will be a new one.
Yeah. I've never been in a giant's belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one that was not trying to eat me.
We really should expect that sort of response at this point.
He's... Okay. This is really strange.
Here we go.
Oh. He's just going to close his mouth. We're in his belly. At least there won't be enemies in here. I feel fine. What? Area discovered. Belly of the beast. Find Mimir's eye. Whoa. Okay, I guess we just go. Just row. Whoa.
Funny. I used to dream about getting eaten.
Dreams are nothing
I'm
to...
not afraid. It just reminded me of a way I used to feel when I was a child. Let's find that statue.
Yeah. Wow. What's that? Oh, I wish I could see. I wish there was more light. I'm so curious to know what's inside the world serpent's stomach.
Ah, smells not as bad as I thought it'd be. Bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
It's
so
different. He is weird.
The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
I'm not
Aye.
sure.
Most of it.
I'm not sure. How can there be? Hang on.
There, the hammer.
Hang on. There's all sorts of things in here. What? There's a boat dock? No, this is not. This is not. Why do I feel that there will be enemies here?
Father, over there.
Why do I feel that? What is that? Oh, is that where we're actually going? Okay. There can't be enemies here.
Maybe if that was closer.
They wouldn't be alive. Hang on, what am I supposed to be doing? Maybe if that was closer. I don't know what Mimir is trying to say. I think I have to do something first before I climb up there, perhaps. Yes, I think I do. Why is there health here?
I see something over there.
Okay, well, what do you see? Oh. I see. I see. So what exactly does that do?
I don't think that ever got closer. But I feel like it could.
Oh. And now I can increase. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright, that makes a lot of sense. That's what I needed to do first. Yeah. This place is really strange. I wouldn't have expected this.
Not gonna make that.
What do you mean? I'm not gonna make it. What does he mean, though? Mimir? What else
We're
can
not
we
reaching
do?
that platform.
Why? Okay, I guess it needs to go over more. Alright, I'll keep, I'll keep trying, I guess. See, that seems right to me, but why does he say we're not gonna make it? That's better. I don't understand what I did differently. Even Atreus was like, why? Why are you doing this?
Mimir,
There's enemies in
any idea where
here.
Odin hid your eye?
No, it's not like I can still see through it.
That's not very convenient, is it? Yeah, this place isn't safe. We need to jump onto there and go up. This looks like that ship. Oh. Looks like the ship that we were in Helheim. Oh, that's his eye.
Yep. That's an
No,
eye.
no.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping.
Oh,
Gently now, gently.
ow.
Thank you, brother.
Aw.
You don't miss depth until it's gone.
Oh, I'm so glad that we could help him. Why is this music suddenly a little bit scary? I am suspicious of this place. Hopefully there's nothing that can hurt us in here. Wow. So how do we just drop down from there? How do we get down now? You should be able to just drop down, but no. No, no, no. Oh, there, the rope, the rope. The fun way. We'll go down the fun way. Why was there health here? Okay.
How's it feel, Mimir?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm feeling whole again, but it's a right improvement.
The Bifrost is intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have all we need.
Finally, we're going to Jotunheim. There's no stopping us now.
Laddie, have you ever heard the term tempting fate?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And we now have some scary-ish music. Hang on, I thought I saw like a little boat dock back here. Is that... oh no, that's nothing. I just didn't want to miss any little places to get off. It's very difficult to see as it's so dark. But I don't think this is a place that we can ever return to.
So
So
how do we get back out?
We signal the Hold on!
What's going on?
hang on. Hang on.
Well, that was mildly terrifying. Maybe our presence is upsetting Jormungandr's belly.
No. Something is wrong.
Okay. Like what? He's... whoa.
What's happening to him?
Nothing good.
He's could just
Glad
be
that's over.
moving around. I don't know. I don't
Is
know.
he getting hit? What is that?
We must hurry.
Couldn't agree more, brother.
Is he getting hit? Okay. That just makes me think of one person.
Hold tight and watch your balance.
What about Mimir?
Abort something! I'm gonna...
Yep, get Mimir. Get Mimir. Okay. This makes me think Boulder, right? Because who else would fight the world serpent? Ooh. Hang on, what's he doing?
Boy? Boy!
What?
I'm
He's
good.
not dead.
I think I'm getting kind of used to this.
He's not dead. What?
What happened to him? Something we did?
No.
Oh my god.
Something else.
Oh no.
Dead giant.
Where are we?
Why would the serpent leave us here?
We're back here?
Look,
What's that? An eagle. Oh, it's Freya.
Freya. We can still trust her, right?
I hope so.
Until we know for certain, keep a distance.
I hope so.
The world serpent. What's happened here?
We hoped you would know.
You are far from home.
I'm looking for my son.
Older.
The two of you. You helped me see things more clearly.
You do not know where he is then?
No. But the woods and fields speak his name. I know he walks here in Midgard.
Yeah.
When did you see him last?
Long ago. Before you were even born. Why are you standing so far from me? What's wrong? Something's
know.
happened.
We know about you, Freya.
There!
There he is. Coming to see Mother. Can she take his powers away?
I had a feeling that hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out in the open. Do you have any idea at all, what you have cost me?
My boy.
Mother.
I'm here. Don't run away.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're still angry. I know that how you feel hasn't changed, but I want you...
How I feel? How I feel? I've spent the last 100 years dreaming of this moment. I've rehearsed everything I ever wanted to say to you, every word, to make you understand exactly what you stole from me. But now, I realize I don't need you to understand anything. I don't need you at all.
Back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do...
This path you walk. Vengeance. You will find no peace. I know.
You... I'll deal with you later. But family first.
No.
This again?
Yes. Okay. Defeat Boulder. Okay.
You have to go! Please!
No! I can reach him!
Oh. Oh, she's chained us. She... Whoa, he's so quick. He's so quick. He's so quick.
Son, stop! Please! We can
Whoa.
fix this!
Wow, look at the arrows. Oh. He's healed up again. He's healed up again.
Son! Please! Just listen to me!
Damn. Should we do what Freya is saying and stop? I don't have an opportunity though. He's just gonna get me if I don't fight back. If I don't fight back.
Listen to me, both of you! I won't hurt you, but you must stop this! I don't need your help! I can protect myself!
Like you protected me? Selfish witch!
She was doing what she thought was best.
Enough! Do you two care about me?
Ooh.
Get out of my way!
Wow.
Mother!
Don't do this!
hard. Like, it's so hard. Freya is...
Trying to help you.
She's stopping everything that we do. He is too strong for me. He's too strong for me.
Think you will hold me?
Probably won't.
This doesn't concern.
Maybe I should try my blades. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this.
Mother, I deserve to be heard.
Yes, she does.
I said stop.
She hasn't stopped. He's out. He's...
You might want to turn away, boy.
No.
This won't be pretty.
I won't let you hurt him.
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop!
Oh.
No! Atreus!
Oh my
Bleeding.
god.
Breathe, boy.
Why would you do that?
Not my blood.
That's one of the arrows. That's one of... That's that arrow. Isn't it? Sindri's arrow. Right?
I can feel this.
What? How? That's...
I can feel everything.
Really? Well, you're about to feel a lot more in a minute.
He's vulnerable now?
Yes, I hope so. Poor Atreus. Just go away, boy. Go away, boy. No, 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 no. The giant? Oh my god. What is he doing?
What's going on? Is Freya trying to kill us?
No.
No.
Do you hear the wind? We are moving.
That arrow.
We're in the giant's
Mother
hand.
punched the mistletoe?
In the quiver strap, yes.
Yes.
Mistletoe harmed him.
Mistletoe.
Freya said it was wicked.
Yes.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
Yes.
He can be killed.
I'm certain of it.
Yes.
It's all coming back now.
Now he remembers.
Atreus is okay. He's okay. We are going for a ride with the giant. Ooh. Right.
She's controlling that thing?
Stay out of it. I can
Really?
reason with him.
No, woman! You cannot!
No,
He
woman.
means to kill you!
I reckon he does.
Stop me!
Where are you?
No one can!
Where are
Where
you?
is he?
I don't care if he kills me. I will protect him. I will not let him die.
Don't touch it. This will all be over soon.
I don't know where he is.
There!
Oh. Yes, it will all be over.
Stop this now.
Pain. Oh. I need to block when that giant, when he attacks. Whoa. This is going to be so hard, honestly. What is the giant doing? Why does he have, he has a thing on him. I don't know what the significance of that is.
I feel.
Oh.
Freezing!
Stop hurting my boy.
If he's frozen, then we need to use our blades, I think.
Hold me!
No, get out, get out. Stop it, Freya.
Weak mother!
Come on. This is so hard. This is so hard. Wow. I've got to watch out because that giant, he is... Oh my god. No, I'm not doing very well. Not doing very well. I guess the giant is just trying to help. This is so hard. Oh, use the wrong block. Oh. No. No. I've not done this. Yep, at least I blocked that. So difficult. I need some of that health. Run away, run away. Freya, please restrain him. Oh man. Nah. I haven't managed to do this. Oh well. No, it's not okay. I need some help. I'm gonna die. Yep.
I'm coming to you.
I might use my resurrection stone for sure. Probably should have saved my stone for later on. Whoa. Where is Freya? Like, just please help us.
Boy!
Oh.
Crystal!
Oh yes, come on. Did we do it in time? Oh my god. Okay. Poor Mimir.
Atreus!
I'm up here. I'm okay.
Okay. There you are.
And I'm doing wonderful. I've never felt so alive.
Wow.
Stop this! Reba!
Oh, here is the giant. Yes. That's right. She's controlling the giant right now. Yes. So she's controlling the giant. I have to wonder. I think I need to use my axe now because he's on fire. I think that means my axe gets used. Whoa. I'm glad you like feeling pain, buddy. Come on, get out of the way,
Yes!
Whoa. Just need that health right beside you, buddy. Oh, wow. Oh, no.
More! Show me more!
I'm actually going to go back to my chains and just see if this does work. No, it doesn't. I have to use my axe. I just wanted to check. Just needed to check, that's all.
I knew it was going to feel so rewarding now.
Really? Damn. No, I can't, Mimir. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. No. This is so hard. Alright. Trying again. Just trying again. All we can do is just keep trying.
I never on this.
Get away from that fire. Get off me! Get off! Stupid.
I knew it was going to feel so rewarding now.
Oh, I gotta say, I love the voice actor of Huldra. He's so cool.
Incredible!
I do love it. Oh, more? Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. I think obviously this is the hardest fight that we have had. Whoa.
More, show me more!
Okay, buddy. That's nice, that's nice. Ooh. More. Okay. Oh man. I'm still trying to work out just how to do this fight. Oh, nice. He's so funny. Okay. Ooh. 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 Ah. Oh boy. Oh. Okay.
I'll kill you.
All right. That's not nice. It's not a nice thing to say to your mother. How do we... Atreus, come on, boy. Come on. Get on.
Stay away from my son! You don't have to do this!
We do, though. We do.
There!
Stop him!
Whoa.
Please! There has been enough pain!
I have to try and remember how to evade. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Wow. Okay. Oh. Oh, he's amazing. Wow. Oh, Atreus. Oh. That's epic. Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Before you die, I want to thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the Allfather himself could not. I've never felt more alive.
Fitting, because you're going to die soon. Spartan Rage. Come on. Why won't you die? He's back to... We've got to use our blades. Blades. Get the blades out. Blades. Come on. Come on. No, get out. Kratos, quick. He started it. Stop. Watch out. Whoa, watch out. Oh my god. Back to the axe. Oh man. I wouldn't mind, but Baldur's not very nice.
Father, use this!
Thank you. How can we stop though? We can't. Oh man, he's swapping like between... Oh, this is too hard to... Very difficult to change the weapons like all the time. Now he's back to that? Dude, you're not making it easy on me. She was doing what she thought was right. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't have any health anywhere. Damn it. I have no health. Oh, this guy's crazy. My health is, yeah, it was on like an inch. It was on an inch of health. Not even an inch, just like tiny. It actually does. It actually does. Oh, I need the... Damn it. Oh. Come on. Run once. Damn it. Oh my god. Come on, do we have to do this? Speak the language of... Oh. Oh my god.
Come on! Do it! Do it!
Stop. Please.
He's being father. Not a threat.
Really? Forever? If we leave
You will not come to us again. You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection.
Don't you start. Don't you start up again.
No matter what I do or say, you won't stop interfering in my life.
I was just trying to protect you.
Yes, she was. She was.
I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
No. We can't. Because I will never forgive. You still need to pay for the lifetime that you stole from me.
I have paid. I have paid. But if that alone will make you whole, if seeing me dead will make things right, I won't stop you.
No.
I know.
What? No, father!
I love you.
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The Cyberlians here must be better than this.
No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
He was going to kill you. He was going to kill you.
Freya. He chose this.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm.
What?
And feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything. Everything.
He was going to kill you.
You were just an animal. Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
And you do not know me.
I know enough. Does he?
Yes, he does.
Boy. Listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with the god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving. And many who were not. I killed my father.
That was your father in hell.
Yes.
Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends? Sons killing their mothers? Their fathers?
No. We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who have been. Who I was is not who you will be. We must be better.
Well, guess we're the bad guys now.
In her eyes, yes.
Yes.
But she could never make that choice. We should finish this journey while I still have strength.
Oh my god.
I don't understand. I know saving her was the right thing. But she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad.
Yes.
Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads.
Yeah.
She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple, then. One last time.
Aye. Jotunheim awaits.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya. The one thing she treasured from their marriage. She only hoped to spare him pain and spare herself loss.
Yeah.
But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
Oh my god. Right, I think I've calmed down now. That was, I didn't think that Freya would make that. I thought that she would be dead. I thought Baldur would for sure kill her in that moment.
Oh man.
Oh, yikes.
It carried the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Okay. Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could.
Yeah.
Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Mimir's Tales. Odin's Prophecies. Odin collects prophecies, tries to control fate by knowing the future. Maybe he thinks we'll pose a threat someday, or at least he knows we're looking for a way to Jotunheim. Are we actually going to be able to do this? Is this something that we can actually
What's
do?
got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going!
You have no idea, Brock. You have no idea what we've just done.
Here we go! I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things work according to plan, go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way.
Okay,
Probably.
let's try this again. We'll try this again. There we go. Alright, Jotunheim. I think we're actually going. We're actually going.
Boy, the head. Get ready.
Oh, the head?
Oh, right. Got it.
Yes. He can
Just
do
hope this
it.
doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
That's unpleasant!
Now, boy.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. Thank you, Mimir. Is Mimir okay? Yes?
We must be close.
He's okay. He's okay.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
Oh, wow. I've been looking forward to this for so long.
A word, please, before we continue.
Yes?
Listen, the last thing you two need up there is a decomposing heat ruining the moment.
No, no.
Why don't I wait for you here?
No, it's okay.
This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fine, damn it. Fine.
Watch the head till we return.
Oh,
I can do this. No, I can't.
Okay.
Ready. Come.
I love that they're all here. Where are they? I don't know where Brock and Sindri went, but I love that they're all here. Okay, let's do this. Yes, Mimir. What is this place? It's beautiful. We've actually done it. I can't believe we've actually done it. Wow. Where are we? Whoa.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did.
We did. We did.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy.
I knew it.
Carry her.
Yes. 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 Oh, wow. This place is beautiful. But I think we're ready. Wow.
Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
Okay. Does that mean he can't hear voices anymore?
Hello?
Wow.
Anybody here?
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
I keep pausing to have to clean my face.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all of the giants that got out of Midgard alive?
Oh, wow.
Not really many at all.
I wonder if it is. Wow.
Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
The dream of Midgard. Midgard was a dream of what could be if we shared and collaborated. Jotnar, Aesir, Vanir, Elf, Dwarf, and mortals most of all. It was beautiful, but not everyone is capable of sharing. Some believe anything uncontrolled is savage and threatening, and so we were mocked and tricked and used and then slaughtered. Odin and his tribe were barred from our realm, but it was not enough. The wrath of Thor and his terrible hammer have thinned our number in Midgard to the brink of ruin. There is no option but to withdraw, while yet any live to do so. Odin and Thor would have killed all the giants if they could, and they got away with everything. Wow.
Where are they now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll see any in here.
Huh. Who's the guardian?
That's a lot of writing.
I should feel them, but I don't.
The Guardian returns. We foresee Midgard's fate, overrun a second hell. Neither Odin nor his dead may reach Jotunheim. The ways must be shut. The serpent and the Guardian remained. They alone shall keep our hope. When doom befalls the indestructible, only then shall the Guardian return. Until then we await a better world. One without fear, without greed, without war. We wait for deliverance and justice. We wait for a champion. We will wait for word that gods grow good. Hope that word gets here soon.
Oh, this place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered and two more take its place.
I don't know. What is here?
Wait! Father! Something's happening!
What is it? Oh!
It's your axe.
Oh.
It's Mother.
What?
Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She...
What?
Knew giants?
That's why we're here.
That's us. The first time we met the world serpent.
What?
But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen.
They knew
the dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know.
No, we didn't.
She was a giant.
She was a giant.
I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
What?
She sent us here knowing we would find this.
Yes.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons.
What does that say?
Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along.
Oh.
Not knowing she was only ashes.
Whoa.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yeah, what's under there? I was looking under there too. What is it? What is
yes, we are.
What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean at the end there? I don't know what that meant. Oh, I need to know what that. Oh, I gotta find out. I must know what all this means. Someone out there, I know, has got info on that, and I'm going to find it. So she was a giant. She was a giant. And Atreus is a giant, but he's also a god. That is one amazing combination. Wow.
Look, it's Mother's. She was here.
No.
She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us.
Oh.
Watching over us.
I love that.
Leading us home. Let's finish it.
Yes. I love that so much. Wow. I never would have guessed. I never would have guessed. That's amazing. I love that. It's so quiet. The hand. There's giants everywhere. Are they giants? Oh my god. There's giants everywhere. They're not carvings, are they? They're real. They're real. They're real. Everywhere.
son. Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The Giants. They really are all gone.
Yeah.
There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The Giants called me... Loki?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
Loki.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Loki. Mother's ashes. I actually did hope that by scattering the ashes, somehow it would return the giants back to life. I just hope that there would be something there that would do that. Oh, I've had to pause so many times to wipe my face. I'm so happy. Yeah, I've already seen that, little Loki. I've already seen that.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here?
Oh.
Be with her kind?
No.
But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh.
What do you want to do, boy? I don't want it to be over yet.
So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
The great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy.
Happy.
He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom.
Wow.
His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. And we missed it.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I just can't stop crying. I feel so amazing that we've completed this journey. I feel so good. We'll have to go pick up Mimir. I wonder if we will tell Mimir about
I understand
Atreus.
if you want to go home, but maybe helping people is part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Thanks. I don't actually know a lot about Loki. I want to find out more about that name. I want to know more. Okay, guys, where are you? Where are you guys?
Lads, am I glad to see you? I
Where's...
believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Why did they just drop his head on the ground, though? Oh, explore with Atreus. Continue exploring. Complete dwarven favors. Free dragons. Travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim. Find new items in the shop to get powerful equipment that will allow you to defeat all legendary corrupted Valkyries. Valkyries revealed. Oh, yikes. I don't know about that. Oh, wow. New Game Plus. New Game Plus allows you to start a new game while maintaining your equipment, XP, hack silver, and purchased items. Okay. That sounds quite good, actually. Oh, I don't want to start that just yet. I think we'll just travel back to Midgard. Before we finish up, I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you likely realise. The snowfall that began when you slew Baldur, it's become something else.
Oh no.
Stuff performance.
Oh no.
For the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers.
Oh no.
And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Nice.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrot. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
I need to go out and have a look at the
It's
snow.
the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather.
Oh
Bit of a
guys, I
cold
can't
snap
stop
lately.
crying.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys.
Fimbulwinter.
The winter to end all winters.
Fimbulwinter.
I can feel it in my scrot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
We heard.
So, if you're heading home, try to keep moving. And also, to not die.
Okay.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
Okay. Alright, so let's take a look out here. Yes. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. There is a little bit of ice around. Okay. There's some ice. There is some snow. It's different. It's very different now. It's not too bad. Not too bad. So in our little book, The Journey Home, our last quest, we finished the path Mother set for us. Now what? Go home, explore the world. It was no accident Mum sent us to Jotunheim. She knew everything that was going to happen, everything that had to happen. Mother was a giant, the last guardian in Midgard. I guess she's I guess she couldn't tell us, but now she wanted us to know. She wanted me to see I have a destiny, but I'm not really sure what it all means yet. Maybe we'll head home now, or maybe we'll see who else needs our help. I'm ready for whatever is next. He does talk about heading home, you know. So before I finish up, I do actually want to go home. I think that is a great little spot to leave this. That'll be a perfect place to leave off our story.
What's got you all bum fuzzled over there? Get going.
Yeah, I want to go back home. Let's go back home. Home. Yes. Please let this be a good idea.
Amir, what else did the serpent tell you when you spoke? Kinda sounded important.
I'm sure it's nothing. He just said the boy seemed familiar to him.
Me? That's impossible.
Oh, I quite agree. Unless, perhaps, he refers to something yet to be. It is said that when Jormungandr and Thor battle at Ragnarok, their clash so violently shakes the tree of life that it splinters, casting the serpent backward through time, even before his own birth.
What?
That is madness.
Well, I did say not to concern yourself.
That is kind of weird. Jormungandr, the world serpent, has already fought Thor in Ragnarok and was knocked back in time to now. That on Mimir is insane. Oh, that is so funny. Alright, let's go home. Our home. Our home.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It does.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
What?
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
We're home. We're back home. I love it. I love our little home. Can we actually go to bed?
Okay, this'll do.
Oh, you guys have deserved a rest,
Sleep.
honestly.
Way ahead of you.
Definitely. Years later? What? What's this?
The ball.
What's this? Years later? Oh no. This better not be Calder again. What is this? I want it to happen. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That's not good. Oh! Does that mean that I can't go and explore now? Have I... Oh no. Does that mean that I can't go back? Well, I certainly hope that I'll be able to play after that, because there's so many more things that I want to do and go back and see, but that was certainly a surprise at the end. I just wanted to have a sleep and have a rest, and then we got that surprise visitor. All I can think of is that, like, if anyone knows for sure who that character is at the end, please tell me. I probably will Google it before, like straight after, but we saw the hammer on the belt, right? And we all know that Thor has the hammer, but it could be anyone. I know that the next God of War is God of War Ragnarok, so that could also have something to do with it. This was so good. I absolutely loved this game so much. The ending really affected me. I pretty much cried off all of my makeup and I just couldn't stop the tears coming. It was just such a satisfying ending. I felt so satisfied. This game, I started this game feeling really unskilled, and for the most part, yes, I'm still a bit unskilled, but the things that I've done and overcome in this game on this journey have just been absolutely incredible. I am so proud of myself and of my achievements to have done this. The story was phenomenal. I've had the best time playing this. The adventure is just almost non-stop. You can keep going, and I'm pretty sure I can keep going now after the credits and just keep playing and have a wonderful time. I'm so surprised to learn that Faye was a giant, and that means Atreus is part god, part giant, part mortal, which is one hell of a combination. This was fantastic. At the end, like, Kratos even called Atreus son instead of boy, so that was such a really sweet moment. And we set out what we aimed to do, and we did it, and it was hard, it was challenging, but it was good. And I am so happy that we managed to do this. Honestly, I'm so happy. Thank you all so much for sharing this incredible journey with me. It's just been a brilliant story, and one that I will keep playing because there are things that I'm really looking forward to doing and just exploring more, and I would love to give that New Game Plus a go, starting from the beginning again with all of my equipment. Definitely, that's going to be amazing. I definitely already want to get started again and play again. This has just been wonderful. I really hope that you have enjoyed this with me. Thank you so much for all of your support and advice. It's just meant so much to me having you hold my hand sometimes and walk me through this incredible world. I'm so looking forward to God of War Ragnarok. That is going to be amazing, so definitely sign me up for that one. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again really soon in another video. Bye.